speak to you briefly. Put your hands together and welcome Ramal to come and address you. DJ, one time.
Tell me, how me youth fi survive, how me fi send him go school in this time. If we don't make money, politician come on TV, I'll show with this big pretty smile. No funny. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living.
Good night, Western Judge. I'm here to speak on behalf of the change that the New Democratic Party is bringing. When I look around under this ULP administration, I ask myself what they did and what they're doing. We had Mike Brown 2 terms. We have no legacy to live on to say that one good thing that Mike Brown left for the youths in Western Georgia. Up comes Ses Mackey. 2 terms, nothing to brag and boast about. Mornings, I have to get ready, put on my clothes, and I will go down to tourism, and I will put down my name to go in to see Minister Mackey, and I will ask him, what is going on in Western Georgia constituency? What are you doing for your youth and your constituency? I'm quicker confused, you did nothing and you're doing nothing. We now in a big community, Upper Cane Hall, boom boom. It's a big community. Look at how many youths, look at how many young ladies have nothing to say that they're doing. And he have absolutely invested nothing for them. As I will say, I'm from Little down in the ghetto, Poliard, and I will see the boys them coming down evening after evening, going to sweat to kick ball. And you could stop them and ask them if minister assists with any sports gears or anything. Nothing. And you see these youths have ambition and pride and they're interested to uplift themselves with the sports, but nothing from Minister of Tourism to assist them and to say that he's doing something for his constituency. Absolutely nothing. At one point, I have to fly straight up to the PM himself because I'm saying this thing is getting overbearing. Because I say to myself, me myself have ambition and pride and I know what I want. And I say, Mr. PM, I need some assistance to start in a small business. And he turned to me briefly and say, this government does not help in terms of supporting businesses. But I say, I'm a youngster. And I'm trying something and I need a help. And he said, what is the business plan? And I outlined everything on the table and still was disappointed. What a government. That is a government that you want to hold. A lot of people, young people home can't get a job or anything to do. To my great beyond, when I look and I get to understand who is a new era representative, I see is my past principal and I shock and I say, where he going, what he involved himself in, and what he put in himself in, and what he going to come to offer, because under this government is stifled. It's the same set of thing going to happen. Ministers going to come and nothing, no money going to hand down to invest in the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is a failing government you want? No. We have so much thing to invest in to make this economy up and going. There's a lot of people collecting salary and waiting for the next paycheck because before the month half, it finished by the bills and could hardly scrape to put food on the table and send the children to school. That is the government who are lawlessness, nonsense. We need a change. We need somebody like Kay and the New Democratic Friday that will come and walk with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I know that Kay is not coming to eat the food. She's coming to help we in Western Georgia. And I can hold that accountable for her. And I will be waiting for when she buy and she bring home this seat, and I will want to see that she will walk, and I know that she will walk, and as you know, she have a career that she will absolutely give up just to come and sacrifice for this constituency. Just to say, Curtis King approached me late down last year. He said, John, I have some Peace Corps who come on the island they're going to volunteer to teach. And we need 6 youths to speak about what happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we had 4 young ladies, 2 male, I myself, and 1 from Senil. And we don't have nothing absolutely to say that this current government is doing. And all these peoples are stifled and can't get out there to shine. What a government. We don't want that. We want government that who will come, who will make persons independent, that they could able to go out and own an honest dollar, that they will able to stretch their hand in the pocket, meet their bills, buy their food, and able to send the children to school. That is the government we want. And in this quick review that we have to give, I felt for this young lady told me that she take a student loan. And after taking a student loan to further a study in tourism, she told me that she's stuck and she can't get a job. And one of the things, she can't leave the island because she have make no payments to the loan. And that is the government we want. We don't want that. We want government who will be able to create jobs for young people. We want to have the economy up and going. We have things that we could walk along with to build St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I know they was there for 17 years. And I could brag and boast on that 17 years they was there. And it's time enough for you to hand it over, because I know back then the dollars was running. Food was eating. Thing was nice. You could have slipped of $50 and nobody miss it because money was running. That we want a government that will able to make St. Vincent up and going. I tell you, my parents have never yet worked, but they're able to send me school from a hustle. And that hustle was able to be swinging. But now then, they have to jump it because what? The economy dead. Nothing happening. I invite you to go out and support Bacchus in Western George. That's our new candidate for 2020. And as I say, this is the change, the New Democratic Party. And we know that Friday will represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I thank you.
Me nah go say I roll and slip bad things and keep me mouth on mute. I got a strong reggae beat with a mic in my hand to lead out the youths them out of destruction and tell the people they should know right from wrong. We got the strength.
Yes, yes, yes. The young people, they have a voice. And they must be heard. And I want to say to each of you now, listen, reflect, go over what was said tonight and see if it makes sense. Remember, life can be better. Dominica, right now, they say it's the fastest growing economy in the Caribbean and Latin America. Just imagine that. And we lend them money the other day. It's like we're running a race and another Romelo's run. Man behind us, pass us, gone by the business. St. Vincent stand still. But hey, there's a certain set of people that doing well. I ain't gonna tell you who. You will see them come through just now. Hugging you up, telling you all kind of thing. Oh, we can find jobs. You need jobs. You don't need old talk. But as Kay say, when they bring the money and the promises, please take it. It's yours. But on election day, whenever it is called, you go to the polling station. And I'm not asking you to vote for Bacchus-Baptiste, you know. I'm asking you to vote for you by putting Bacchus-Baptiste there so all of we could eat the food. One man want to eat food, one man here alone I'm out. You know what? Put your hands together and welcome to address you, a stalwart of the New Democratic Party, Mr. Glenn Footstreet. Put your hands together.
When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no, no. Just remember.
Good night, good night. I live in Western George. And I'm here to support the candidacy of the lady Bacchus-Baptiste. This is the lady that will ensure that with the New Democratic Party in office, your streets will not remain the same for 18 years. Your potholes will be fixed. And the people who will fix these things, who will build retaining walls, who will construct roads and drains, will be the people who live in this area. Every quarter, $250,000 will be spent in West St. George to create employment for the local people. When last have you seen Bacchus and their people come in here to fix roads? You never see them in 18 years. And when you check the amount of money that they spend every year, no wonder nothing is done. Because most of the money goes to paying lackeys their salaries instead of actual work. You will see this year again that the national budget is $1,200 million almost. Ask how that money is being spent. Where is it being spent? It's not being spent to develop your area. Not a cent. And all of this nonsense must stop. What is the national debt? That is our debt, you know, the people's debt. And they created the debt. $1,700 million in debt. For what? They can't tell us how much they spent for the Argyle International Airport. They cannot even give us an account of how the money was spent. They cannot even tell us how many millions of dollars they paid out to members of the board of directors. But I have all the figures, and I will release them. The time will come when I will release those figures to show you how they bad spent our money. And every month, who is traveling far and wide, going even to Russia, to do what? In the heart of the winter. Who goes to Russia in the heart of the winter? To do what? You look down here. Look below you down here. You will see the old Arnoldsville Airport. They plan to put a hospital down there. Imagine that. They plan to put a hospital down on the runway. That is a flood zone. When the storms come, you mark my words, when the storms come, would you put a hospital where it's flooded? You have to be dotish. And if I tell you to put a hospital in a flood zone, you have to be dotish. You really have to be more than dotish. They plan to build a city down on the runway. Tell me something. Governments build cities? You have to be dotish to believe that a government could build a city. You know, almost 10 years ago, they planned to put a tunnel under Cane Garden. You remember that? Yes. Yes. Who planned to put a tunnel under Cane Garden? Dotish people. You got to be dotish. No. You are paying VAT on almost everything. Almost everything you're paying VAT on. And every year, the taxes increase. Every year is tax and more tax. You are paying VAT on your electricity bill. You are paying VAT on your water bill. You are paying VAT on your school books. Check it out. You are paying VAT on almost every food item you purchase at the supermarket. Almost every item. And this year, look out for more tax. The vehicle taxes have doubled. You're paying over 125% tax if you import a vehicle. You have to be dotish to be paying all that tax. For whom and for what? The New Democratic Party will reduce your VAT in the first instance from 16% to 13% to give you a break. And after that, we'll lower it to. We will create employment for our youth. We will pay the fees for your students at school who have to do exams. We will purchase the books for your children so that they can learn better. We will create a better education system so that our teachers will find pride again in imparting learning and knowledge to our students. You are supposed to partake and participate in a national insurance scheme for your health. Health insurance. Every citizen of this country should have health insurance. So that when you go to a doctor or when you go to the hospital, the insurance will assist you in paying your bills, your medical bills. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But what kind of government prevents that? What kind of government would prevent you from having national health insurance? It is only a dotish government. Check it out. It is only a socialist government. It is only a peasant dictator who will prevent you from bettering yourselves in your communities. And you must take warning again. Almost 5 years have passed since they stole the last election. Almost 5 years. And you can't get through the court system. Why is that? Almost 5 years. Huh? Almost 5 years have gone and you can't get justice in our courts. Well, that will change. No judge should be taking instructions from a prime minister. Not one. And any judge who receives instructions from a prime minister, either by telephone or by an emissary, should not be a judge. And I'm warning you people, the time will come when we will have proper judges to dispense justice. The time will come, and you must be a part of that system where you take care of our country, take care of our justice system, take care of our health, take care of our education, take care of our development. Now, you hear them talk about the sport facilities that they plan to build. They say they're bringing a national stadium. 18 years ago, they're supposed to build a national stadium. Where is that? Where is that national stadium? The New Democratic Party will build a national stadium and sporting facilities in every constituency. We have the national lotteries. Ask what the national lotteries have done. Spending hundreds of millions of dollars of your money to do what? Look out this year. National lotteries will participate in the political system again. They will use the funds they obtain to assist ULP candidates again. And I have the evidence. You check it out. It vexes me when we had a perfectly good running national commercial bank. Where is that today? Huh? They were forced to sell it. They took it into bankruptcy. They borrowed money and never paid back. And this is why the National Commercial Bank is no more. And when they bankrupted the bank, you know what they call that? They called it a master stroke. Who will call that a master stroke? It's only a dotish man will call it so. Right? So I'm urging the people of Upper Cane Hall to go out in the next election, starting from now, to campaign in your community for our candidate, K. Bacchus-Baptiste, and you bring her home safely. Look for the bogus ballot they will try to throw on you. Look for it. Look for the bogus candidates they will try to pass through here. Look for the bribery and the corruption. You remember in the last election, we couldn't even drive past the public place down there. We couldn't drive past it. Trucks upon trucks upon trucks, loading up with cement and lumber and galvanized to do what? To bribe people to vote. That should be outlawed. As a matter of fact, I will see to it that all those trucks, if they come back there again to say they're going to share with lumber and galvanized and cement, I will get people to overhaul and to take over all those trucks. And to distribute the goods to people who need it, not to people who you want to vote for you. We must stop all this damn nonsense. There's too much corruption in this country. We must stop it. And we must rise up and look for the good of our country. Look for the good of our people. Look for good candidates. And look for K. Bacchus-Baptiste in this constituency. I thank you.
When you have trouble, don't cry. Oh no, no. Just remember that God.
Yes, yes, yes. Put your hands again together for Mr. Stewart.
Yeah.